This William Ruto must leave. Where is he now? You have to keep an eye on these puppets, especially Ruto.
As soon as I read the comment saying that this guy is just flying all over the place.
And flies.
Yes, I realized, no, but it's true. This guy is really just in every other country but in Kenya.
What the hell are you doing in Switzerland talking about the good and better of the Ukrainians?
What? Is that your business? Exactly.
And also, Ruto, can you please wipe the grin off your face every single time you're talking? Some people have been unalived here. Some people are protesting. Look at that. You see this train here?
Yeah.
That is the South African train.
Yes.
It looks crap, huh?
Yeah.
And that one is also in Western Cape.
Yes.
It looks so freaking crap. The people are out here saying the DA does a great job in the Western Cape and all this kind of crap. Look at that metro. That shit
It's
looks
not a
like
metro.
It looks like from the 1940s.
They haven't upgraded at all.
You cannot negotiate with a thief.
Yeah.
Because you don't see Congo troops in Rwanda. Congo troops are not in Rwanda.
No.
But these Rwanda troops are in that East Goma. Hey, look here. Your president is involved in this and that. And because of this, there's supposed a lot of people being unalived over there. It's not right. You better hold your president accountable. You better stand up and speak for what's right.
Yes, man.
No. Oh, no. Leave him alone. You know what we experienced in 1994? The Rwandese. Good day, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. We are happy, and it's our honor and our pleasure to have you guys in our midst. To take the time to watch this podcast, and hopefully it'll be valuable to you guys. In fact, Valuetainment. I like that name. Huh?
Yeah,
I've always loved that name.
Yeah.
Do you know where I get it from?
Yes. From PBD.
PBD, Patrick Bate
David.
Patrick Bate David. He's a Patrick too.
Yes.
Great minds think alike. It's true. Valuetainment. Just think about it. Giving you value while entertaining you. So that you don't get bored, you don't feel the need to scroll or to click away to go watch something else. In this particular case, you are Kenyan and you are pissed off and you are upset about the things that the puppet is doing.
You are making your voice heard. You are telling that Ruto, I don't like what you are doing.
Yes, you are out on the streets. In the numbers. In the numbers. Shout out to Al Jazeera, because Al Jazeera is out here really showcasing and showing every single thing that's happening. Actually, this is going on live as we speak, and the screen is right in front of us.
Yes.
These protesters are out there, huh?
Yes. And and the way they are speaking about it, it's so passionate. It makes you just want to watch, and you really feel like you are with them there physically. And it's an amazing thing to see, and them standing out. And I really feel that continuing to do this, Parliament is going to listen. Those members of Parliament are going to vote no. That's not going to go into action.
On Tuesday, the Kenyans are getting ready to go out there and occupy Parliament.
Yeah.
That's one of the trending hashtags that's out there, that's been around, that I've seen a lot. And this comes back to what's happening now. Thank you so much for all the lovely comments in the comments section from the video that we posted, I think, yesterday. Today we're filming this on Sunday. What's the day today? 22nd?
Sunday, 23rd.
23rd.
Yes.
23rd. The 23rd of June.
Yes.
Yesterday we posted a video that's going viral in Kenya. The Kenyans are out. We were right in that particular video when I said that the Kenyans are first to always come out here and denounce and reject any sort of puppeteering stuff. I was about to use another word here. I'm sorry. I'm just very passionate about this. This is genuine support that the Kenyan people have.
Yeah.
From the Democratic Republic of Congo, we have
South Africa,
and we find it absolutely despicable that the puppet is out here trying to raise hardships, basically promoting hardships on these Kenyans, on the citizens. Look how the numbers are out here. The elders, the youth, the in-between.
Yes.
Everybody's out there making sure that their voices are heard. If it's the first time for you to be on this podcast, you see the logo, you see the brand, it says Rules Voices. We speak on matters like this. We amplify, we make sure that we do our best to amplify voices like this.
Yes.
Voices of these protesters that are out there who just want to live a better life.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Amplify the ones that, you are getting your voices out there. Mainstream media is there advocating or showing what you are doing, but we are here to amplify your message, because mainstream media, they don't usually do that. But we are here to amplify the voices of those who are voiceless. Yes.
It doesn't benefit them for them to amplify those voices. There are more voices to rule in the Democratic Republic of Congo. There's some voices that needs to rule over there. We need to bring those to the forefront. Democratic Republic of Congo, Sudan, Haiti, there's so many voices. And there are also voices that are trying their best to rule, manipulative types of voices. Usually it's the mainstream media. Those ones should never rule. The only voices that should be allowed to rule are voices that speak for those that cannot speak for themselves.
Yes.
Understand? When these puppets are out here trying their best to take advantage of the system, when they can feel the need to just fly out and go and forge relationships that are only in their favor, Rule's voices will be here for you guys. Join Rule's forces. These voices can only rule if we all stand together.
Yes.
I really hope that they really understand this.
Yeah.
Like the way that I'm trying my best to try to express this. They are Rule's voices. Those protesters in Kenya, those are the Rule voices. That's what we mean when we say Rule's voices. We want those protesters to be heard.
Yes.
To rule on Tuesday. When the Kenyans go out there, we want to make sure that those Rule's voices are out there in numbers.
Yes,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yes.
Speaking their minds.
Speaking their minds, protesting peacefully, although the government is not really responding quite nicely. The police department, the military, they are not responding quite nicely. I mean, they're going quite hectic with the response. The military of Kenya.
Military.
Yes.
The military is also out there.
Yes.
That's a freaking trend in Africa. You get to just see the military uniform out on the streets for nothing at times. This particular uniform should be reserved for matters that involve some form of national security when you're dealing with foreign people, not when the civilians are out here exercising their civil rights.
Yes.
And these freaking army guys and these army people, the way they train, they're so short-tempered, some of them.
Yeah.
They're out here trying to prove a point.
Yes.
They are the ones that are clashing with these people full of integrity, with these Kenyans that are out here just fighting for their own lives. They come out here and they try to exercise their authority. Speaking in terms, perhaps, or even in a language that is degrading, demoralizing.
Yes.
They speak to these older folks, to these members of society with such disrespect. They confuse the reason why they are wearing that freaking uniform in the first place. You work for those particular protesters. You are supposed to be doing your job. In fact, you should exercise some form of citizenship.
Some restraint.
Citizenship. These are Kenyans. These are not your enemies.
Exactly. My goodness. I mean, if you are watching watching the protests, I mean, they all started peacefully walking with the banners and everything, but obviously the protesters will get angry because they are shooting that water that's being shot at them. It's crazy. It's too much.
Just think of the word protest.
Yes.
In itself, the definition of the word protesting.
Yes.
It does not suggest that it's a modeling show here. We are not here to model. We're here to protest.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? We're here to fight for our rights.
Yes.
So expect certain chants. Expect a serious face expression. I'm not out here to give you a look that makes you sit comfortably. You understand?
Yes.
There was this one particular image that's still coming out of that Kenya where this one particular lady, I think it was outside of Parliament or some place in Kenya, where she had a soldier in front of her.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that one?
Yes,
that one
yes.
has gone viral. And she was standing there and she was talking. That particular soldier alone, I commend him because he conducted himself well by just allowing this woman to just speak anyhow.
Yes.
He understands where it comes from. He understands what she's doing. He's even smart enough to even understand that everything that particular Kenyan was saying or protesting to was nothing personal.
Yeah, it's not directed at the exact person she's talking to.
At that particular individual.
Yes,
she was
exactly.
directing everything she was saying to that uniform. That uniform that represents the government. Okay. Hello. Are we okay here? The government, right? So take your personal feelings aside. You work in public office. Since you work in public office and you are standing right before me, I am speaking to the office. I'm not speaking to you personally, my friend, my brother, my African brother.
Yes, man.
I know that your bread too is about to be taxed here. I know.
Your bread is not getting cheaper. No.
Yes, I know. These ones that come out here all rowdy and so aggressive and all violently, these particular uniforms, it's like they don't understand the freaking finance bill in the freaking first place.
Yeah, it's also their salary is also going to be taxed a bit more. I mean, come on.
And you should be thankful because these citizens, these Kenyans that are out here protesting are even doing it on your behalf.
Yeah, because they're allowed to do it.
Yes, and you probably cannot because you got to be at work.
Yes.
So take a freaking chill pill, let them walk, let them march.
Yeah, we understand you need to be there, but there's no need for that water guns and all of that. There's no need for all of that tear gas. No, come on.
All that pushing and shoving.
No. I mean, just barricade and let them guide so it doesn't do anything to the local businesses.
In fact, yes. Be happy and be proud that you have Kenyans out there that are willing to get out of their comfort places, their comfort homes, to get on the street and march for that which that's right. Some other people, some other Africans in some other countries, in some other locations, in some other jurisdiction, like the Democratic Republic of Congo, these people are still sleeping while the puppet is still doing nothing for the people. Be glad, be happy that your people are out there doing that which that they need to do. They have integrity. They are not willing to sit back and relax while their country deteriorates to some chaos. They don't want to do that. They want to make sure that the future generations are proud of the country they come from.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, of course. We are trying to protect the future for the kids.
Yes.
You know, they should not be living in the same world that we are living in, the same type of world that we are living in. It has to be better.
It has to be better. It has to draw hope.
Yeah.
It has to stand up tall like a beacon. It has to be something that we want to reach for. You understand? All that hard work that we put in, whether we are entrepreneurs or people who work in office, in public office, or private sectors, we should be able to look at Kenya and say, we stand for what, we uphold what. That particular slogan that flies high on Kenyan Airlines, what you call that?
The pride of Africa.
Of Africa.
Yes.
What a beautiful slogan. What's up? Who came up with that?
Oh.
I'm sure it's a Kenyan that disagrees with his tax bill. I'm telling you.
For sure.
You can only truly exercise the pride of Africa if you feel that you are being well taken care of by your people, by the authorities, by your president. If we suddenly take the time to venture off into the comment section that which exists before us because of the video that went viral, it's shocking, it's so inspiring, it's unbelievable actually how Kenyans themselves are out here to make sure that the person who lies and flies...
That was my favorite. That was my favorite comment, guys.
You want to hear another one?
Yeah, tell me.
If William Ruto is not lying... He's flying. They had a lot of them.
Yeah,
There's so many of them.
They are funny.
They are out here.
Oh my gosh. Reading the comments is just so inspiring. And, I'm really, really proud of all Kenyans out there.
It's valuetainment.
Yes.
It's valuetainment. You have to understand. Let me speak to the elder generation, to my old folks, to our Egbon, like they say in Nigerian culture. The youth is involved in politics now, so expect certain laughters here and there. It's not that we are not taking it seriously. We understand the seriousness of this Egbon. Understand, daddy, mama, papa. We understand the seriousness. But when the youth is involved, there's energy.
Yes.
We understand the seriousness of it. So we may be laughing about it. We may have a smile on our faces. You think when we say valuetainment, we are only out here to entertain you. But that's not. There's value before that. There's value. I didn't know how passionate the Kenyans were. I mean, I've always knew, but as of late, as of yesterday, because of these protests, the Kenyans are out here. Some of them are saying they will not stop until Ruto is out of the office. They spoke about April next year, 2025. I'm sure. Is that when the next elections are?
No, I don't think so, because he got into power only 2022.
September of 2022, I believe.
Let
me check when Ruto.
No, I think it's September 18th, 2022.
That he got elected.
He was in power. He got in power. Yes.
That he got in power.
Yes.
Let me see. Okay. Well, here it says since William Ruto became president of Kenya in September of 2022.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
No. Hey, I try my best. Yes, his administration faced significant challenges and controversies related to the tax increases. Here are some revenue generations, tax reforms, public oppositions. There's a whole bunch. Our audience here is educated. That's why they're out on the street. Most of them are Kenyans. If you're not Kenyan, please, I hope you know about what's going on in East Africa.
Yes.
I really hope you do. If you're from South Africa, if you follow me because of the stuff I've said about Rwanda, if you're from the Congo, you know that we go all over the place. Whatever happens in East or West or North, even whatever happens in some of these light-skinned countries, it's also our business because we consider them Africans too.
Yes.
We speak in a real authentic way up in here. We don't beat around the bush. We're talking to adults. Right? We're talking to people who understand what's going on, people who take an interest in the country or continent, the world that they live in.
Exactly.
So we have to, I hope you are already familiar about this tax bill, but I am very much interested. Look at that headline. 2 unalived, unalived, we can't use the K word here. 2 unalived and hundreds injured in Thursday's protest against planned tax increase in Kenya. 2 unalived. That's too many.
There's no reason for anybody.
2 unalived. That's too many. It's pathetic. Whoa. Police fired tear gas and water cannon to disperse protests near Parliament in Nairobi. What will happen on Tuesday? Because on Tuesday, the Kenyans are getting ready to go out there. They've already said that it's going to be a shutdown. It's going to be a shutdown in that Nairobi.
Why are there live rounds there anyway? There shouldn't be any live rounds.
Egos.
Whoa.
Soldiers that haven't gone to war in a long time, that haven't exercised any form of violence or strength against certain people. Look at them coming out here. Kenyans too. It's despicable. It's sad. We don't want this to deteriorate into more people having to lose their lives. We don't want that. 2 people unalived is ridiculous. And fighting for your rights? These puppets have to be dealt with.
Completely, man. I mean, Ruto, you are trying to raise taxes to pay back $2.7 billion. You are charging your citizens. How on earth is that right?
What did he do with that $2.7 billion in the first place? The only thing I heard was that there was some solar project or whatever, but that the wish-wash, whatever you could have done with that money. But the fact here is this. When you take out the money, when you take out a bank loan, whether you start in a business or doing it for your country, it's supposed to be designated or allocated for a certain purpose. And all the calculations were already in place. Calculated risk. Hello, Ruto. Let's go back to business class. Who are his advisors? You understand what I'm saying? You're supposed to know why you're taking this money out. Even in entrepreneurship, we teach people, don't take out a bank loan to start a business. That's the worst idea you could ever do. Now, these people who are in power, these puppets are supposed to be grown-ups, are out here failing miserably at that which that they do.
Yes.
And then they want to take it out on the people. You got elected to make things easier. You stood out there and made promises. Look, that's Rachel. That's the wife, right?
Yes.
Hey, Sisi, my sister, please. You need to relax. You need to hold your husband accountable. You can't be out here dancing and trying to speak in ways that shows assistance or support. For better, for worse, what? For better or for worse,
My
also
goodness.
means that you must tell him the truth.
You must have some integrity. Just because you're married for better or for worse, you must still be able to say, my dear, this is too much, huh? You might want to just go back to the drawing board and discuss a little bit more.
This puppet, and usually all puppets, have the tendency to come out here and try to treat people as idiots. They want to insult the public's intelligence. That's why, after Ruto has seen that the Kenyans are not sleeping on this, they are wide awake. He came out there and tried to do a press conference where he's trying to praise the different systems that exist in Kenya. You see how he's trying to manipulate them?
Yes.
He's coming out there. The judiciary system has spoken. The youth went out there and they must have made their voices heard. So this in itself is a beautiful thing. And some of the issues that the public has raised, we've managed to scrap them off. Okay, so you, at the end of the day, you have to be proud because this shows that we have a country. You
No.
understand how he's trying to butter people here? You understand what I'm saying? To
I get what you're
sugarcoat
saying.
stuff to fool the public because they believe that every single people here are gullible.
Yeah. And honestly, I really do think that those things that they dropped out of the finance bill was put in there for a reason. Because it wasn't their main objective to double the bread or the diapers. They said, they're gonna complain about this because this is too much. This is very basic. So let's just put it in there, and then when they start talking too much, we'll take that out. As long as the other things are still in there, they're not gonna think about that. So I think there was just some type of a rouge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This William Ruto must leave. Where is he now? He was already, and he's again. Remember I said in the last podcast that he loves, you love Figueiredo. He's very funny. He can piss you off also.
He can.
You have to keep an eye on these puppets, especially Ruto.
Because it's so true. I was like, as soon as I read the comment saying that this guy is just flying all over the
lies
place.
and flies.
Yes, I realized, no, but it's true. This guy is really just in every other country but in Kenya.
What the hell are you doing in Switzerland talking about the good and better of the Ukrainians?
What? Is that your business?
Look at your own country. There's protests. There's 2 people are unalived. You should be back home.
Yes.
No more flying. In fact, because of the outrage, because of these protests, because of everything that's unfolding right now in Kenya, cancel all your trips.
Yeah.
For the next month or 3 at least.
Yes.
Stay home. Prove the public otherwise. You need the public opinion to rise up again.
Yes, and Ruto, you're not fooling anybody by flying to Switzerland in Kenya Airways.
Yes.
You're not fooling anybody.
If we didn't come out here, if
Yes.
the Kenyans weren't out here to criticize him for living such a lavish lifestyle, he would have taken another private jet and blame it on his anonymous circle people.
Yes.
His business friends. You understand?
Exactly.
And also Ruto, sorry, but you deserve to be spoken to like this. Can you please wipe the grin off your face every single time you're talking? Some people have been unalived here. Some people are protesting. You can't be out here making your speeches with a smile on your face.
Yes.
Come on, show some concern. We need to see some, but we're talking to puppets. Puppets don't have remorse.
No, they don't.
And puppets are usually told what to do.
Yeah.
That's why Biden and all these. What is this other comment that we had in the comment section where some Kenyans came out here saying OPEC is present in parliament?
Oh. They are present because
Yeah.
in the Kenyan parliament, and even they're being named by their name individually.
What the hell are they doing there? Where is Barack Obama from? He's Kenyan, right?
He's Kenyan.
Apparently.
Okay, yeah.
Roots. We're not going to talk about his birth certificate here. We're not interested in that. But Kenyan roots, however far they go back. And this Ruto came out here to say some shit like he had a meeting with Barack Obama and their plan is to build some sort of, I don't know, something in Kenya.
Yeah.
And that Barack Obama agreed. Do you honestly think that Ruto advises Barack Obama? Or do you think that it's the other way around?
No, Barack told him.
Yes, they tell this puppet what to do. This puppet doesn't go up there and suggest.
No.
You understand? They'll come up here and say, I had a meeting with Obama, and I suggested to my friend, please, you are not fooling the public here.
Yes.
He was once the president of the free world. Let's not play games here, please. You are not talking to kids. The youth are smarter now.
Exactly.
We all know when both William Ruto and Barack Obama are in the same room, William Ruto keeps quiet.
Yeah. He's just saying, okay, we can do that. Yes, we will do that.
You must just listen. You must just listen, basically.
Listen and drink your tea.
Yeah,
Yes.
and that particular Barack Obama is a Democrat. He lives in America. He will do things in the interest of Americans so that he can get the approval and support from his American friends.
Exactly.
Whatever project that needs to be built in that particular Kenya, if it will involve Barack Obama, you must know that it has ties with OPEC. To cut to the chase.
Yes.
Call a spade a spade. You know, political analyzing here. We're analyzing here. We're supposed to be using our heads to reason, to think logically, to not assume, to venture off in the possibilities of could it be, could it not be. Those days where we sit in front of the screen and just consume every single thing that you people give us are long gone, and the youth are sick and tired of those days. Those days are gone.
Yes.
These puppets have to realize once and for all that they are dealing with a different species, with a different type of youth. These youth are now out here to make sure that that they hold these puppets accountable.
Yes, it's about time. It's about time. I'm liking the movement that is happening. Really, really.
And okay, before we go on with this Kenya, let's just take a little trip. Let's go back to that West Coast. We're gonna talk about him.
Okay.
I don't know. This will probably be among the first types of content out there that's gonna go in a little bit on Senegal. But everything starts somewhere. You know, we have to be here to make sure that we speak about it before it grows into that which that we don't want it to grow.
No.
This particular Faye, this new president of Senegal, what the hell is he doing in France? Please, just let your minds think about this for a second.
Yeah.
What's his prime minister's name? Bongo.
Bongo,
Is it
yes.
Bongo?
No, it's
not Bongo. It's Congo, Bongo, or something. Sonko.
Yes, Sonko.
Yes, we have it in us.
Usman.
We have it in us. He was very quick to come out here and say, we want all the French troops out of Senegal, out of Dakar. We don't need them here. We want to be self-reliant. We want to do things by ourselves. He was very quick.
Yeah.
He was very quick. He stood up there with a passionate speech.
Yeah, because it's the first time in the office, so
Yes. They get excited, huh?
Exactly.
They come out here. Just like Gaten from PA in South African politics.
Yes.
Hello, do we have an international crowd over here? Do we have an international crowd? Welcome to the show.
Yes, welcome.
We're talking about rules, voices. We all over the place. But yes, back to that Dakar, that Faye. He's playing with fire. I think so. Because he's out here trying to convince these three countries, Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré, Mali, and Niger, to rekindle, to put away their differences with the ECOWAS nations.
No.
I don't think he's been fully briefed
No.
on the commitments that, for example, Ibrahim Traoré has made to make sure that Burkina Faso becomes self-reliant. There's been too much energy. There's been too many things already done. This Faye thinks that he's being used. Okay, here it comes, because we gotta go in on there. If I'm wrong, then he'll pivot. This puppet is trying to be used. You understand? He deserves the term.
Yes.
Right now, he deserves the term.
Because, right
Because
now.
these are traits of a puppet.
Yeah.
He deserves the term. We have to give it to him. The puppet Faye is out here flying to France. And at the same time, he's trying to convince Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger to join ECOWAS. And ECOWAS, as we all know, works in the interest of France.
Exactly.
Of the French. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, young man, but you need to take a chill pill. We are willing to still give you the benefit of the doubt, all because of the speech that came out from your supposed Prime Minister Sonko. Yeah, he was talking a different thing in his speech. We praised his speech. We came out here. We were first to support him.
Yes,
But
yes.
the tune is changing now.
But somehow, a month later, what is happening? Why
Mr.
are you shaking hands with Macron?
Yes.
What is happening there?
And how many times do these people or these triumphant countries, Burkina Faso, how many times do they have to tell you, excuse me, no,
Yeah, no thank you.
we are not interested in ECOWAS right now.
Yeah.
We've worked so hard to gain the respect, to get the support of the entire motherland.
Yes.
For you to just come here and try to convince us to go back there where other people are in charge. No,
Yes.
no. That's not what you call being self-reliant. Nobody said this fight would be easy.
Yeah.
Nobody said so. So if you have any new fight, then you must you have to make a decision.
Yeah.
There's only two streets here. There's only two ways. There's only two options. You are either a puppet or you are a leader. That's it.
Yes.
You can't put one foot in, one foot out. It's not gonna work.
You can't be in the middle there.
You
No.
cannot be in the middle. We are longing for an Africa that stands tall by itself, self-reliant, independently. You understand? We don't need all these. We don't need all these advice. Hey, perhaps I need to tell you that money will not work. Bribes will not work. The International Monetary Fund has been told to back off. We don't need your support. We don't need your products or services.
No, thank you.
Yes, even if it's for free, we know there would be strings attached. We are not interested. We say no. We are not called Ruto.
Nothing is for free with IMF. Nothing is free.
Nothing is free except the things they get from you. Yeah, because that little aid that you people keep folding for is peanuts
Yeah.
compared to what eventually ends up in their pockets.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, they come here and they give you a little 2.7 billion at the expense of your country's support, at the expense of all the citizens saying now, Ruto, you must go.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, it was 2.7. Right now, he understands now that, man, that 2.7 was nothing.
It was nothing because how did it benefit the country? Nothing changed.
Instant gratification. Let me be happy for now. Give me the money. Hey, yes, please charter the plane. Let me go. Do you understand the backlash now that you're facing?
Was it really worth it?
Was it worth it? Was it worth it? More money, more problems.
Exactly.
But you look at Burkina Faso. If you have time, you go to YouTube, you click in Burkina Faso. You look at the landscape of the country. You might see perhaps here and there it's still not developed, but you can respect these people because they are starting from a place of integrity. They're not out here allowing other people to build their country for them. They're not out here selling their assets
Yes.
for some form of progress. No, they want true progress. They want to do it from the beginning. These grown-ups used to tell us that the foundation is everything.
Yes.
Why
A strong foundation.
A strong foundation.
Yes.
A real strong foundation. An honest foundation with integrity, with morals that stands for something that you built with your own bare hands.
That is something to strive for.
Yes.
Yes.
Not with aid, not with support, or not with assistance that somebody else had to give you. Now, we understand we are not out here saying do not entertain foreign policy or do not entertain other leaders, but be selective. There's a reason why you're in office. There's a reason why they voted for you. There's a reason why you have all that IQ as a leader. So
Exactly.
you need to be able to make tough decisions.
Yes, you need to be able to even
weigh.
discuss, negotiate,
Yes.
and see like, this is not going to work for me. Can we pivot on this way, that way? Then maybe you can understand. But once you do get the money or whatever assistance that you require, at least make it something big for the citizens to actually also enjoy, see that, this guy is working for us. He's improving the country for us in some way.
Yes. You should be very careful every single time you don't hear of a specific country in Africa. That means those people are just so satisfied with living the way that they've lived for a long time.
Yeah.
For example, what happened to this Gabon? They're so quiet wherever they are. That means everything is just going back to the way things are or were.
Yeah.
So the youth or the people, the citizens are just like,
They've just sort of like just...
will it ever change? You're wasting your time, my brother. I don't have time for that. Let me just go and work this minimum wage and just, Africa. You also get some individuals in the comment sections that come out here to try to demoralize, demotivate individuals like us, people like us, or people like you, people who know that they have it in them to fight for what's right.
Yes.
You know, you get people that come out there and say, wasting your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back to always accepting that Africa is supposed to be recognized or seen as the third world country. It will never be. Africa will never be united. That's why I hate. In fact, I don't usually hate. I'm so sorry, God, for using that word, because I'm not supposed to hate. I'm supposed to love my enemies.
Yes.
Moment of silence. Yes, I told you, valuetainment.
Yes.
These Rwandese that are out here, very quick to want to say, Paul Kagame is doing this for us. We love him for life. We will vote for him on the 15th of July. Go back and do what you need to do in your own country. Stop talking about us. Those particular ones are the ones that are almost against the spirit of unity. And since we stand for unity and world peace, we want everybody to be able to live together. We understand that every single African country is stronger together.
Yes.
No one particular country. It doesn't matter how successful Rwanda becomes. It will never be respected internationally.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
If you can't take care of your neighbors, you are still as weak as your weakest link. Your
Yeah.
neighbor, right
Yeah.
next door.
That's
You see
true.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So regionally, we should be able to take care of ourselves. But these fools are out here fighting one another. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Look at France fighting Russia because of what Russia is doing to Ukraine, and Ukraine is not even a direct neighbor of France.
What's it?
They're
Yeah.
thinking for the entire European Union. The
Yes.
entire European. But these fools are out here, for example, in freaking Rwanda, not giving a damn what's happening in Burundi, right next door, or in Uganda or DRC Congo. Pathetic. Puppet thinking.
They are just they're selfish.
And another stupid comment that was a little bit aggravating came out where they did some stupid poll. I don't know where they got it from. And then one fool was saying that the best president in Africa is Paul Kagame.
Please.
I was saying, man,
You know, anybody will say anything for a video.
anybody that's benefiting from, for example, a thief is not going to come out here and say that's a thief.
No.
He's happy with what the thief gives him.
Yes. He's happy with what his pockets are getting. So
Yes,
it's fine.
It's
you know?
benefiting him. He will come out here and say, hey, don't talk about my thief. Indirectly.
Yes, yes.
Yes, he will swallow it up. We face these situations in our daily lives, left, right, and center. In our social cliques with our friends, even sometimes even in family. They are willing to swallow it up and to turn a blind eye to that which that you perhaps do if it benefits them.
Yes. Yes. Because why must I complain about something and but I'm getting something?
Why must I snitch on you? Why must I sell you out? Why must I confess? Why must I put an end to this free money?
To this stream.
Or to this free stream. Yeah, that's coming my way. Why must I do that? Am I a fool? I have to survive. I have to survive. Hey, look here. Your president is involved in this and that. And because of this, there's supposed a lot of people being unalived over there. It's not right. You better hold your president accountable. You better stand up and speak for what's right.
Yes, man.
No. Oh, no. Leave him alone. You know what we experienced in 1994? The Rwandese.
My
There's
goodness.
no integrity there.
There's no integrity. Just take a chapter from the Kenyans, what they
Yes.
are doing right now. Just go and watch and understand what is happening.
Look at that. You see this train here? Sorry, the screen
Oh,
is
yeah.
here, but please bear with us. I'll paint a picture.
Yeah.
That is the South African train.
Yes.
It looks crap, huh?
Yeah.
And that one is also in Western Cape.
Yes.
It looks so freaking crap. The people are out here saying the DA does a great job in the Western Cape and all this kind of crap. Look at that metro. That shit
That's
looks
not a
like
metro.
It
That's-
looks like from the 1940s.
It's a pretty old. They haven't upgraded at all. Yes.
You know, time for for being politically correct when talking about these issues are long gone. For decades, most of these African countries are not doing what they're supposed to be doing to fix situations and all this kind of crap. I mean, just look at the fact that Langa, Guguletu, all these townships in South Africa still exist with the ANC 30 years in power, 30 years, 3-0.
How? They did nothing to improve.
They did absolutely nothing.
I think those areas just grew. They doubled in size, tripled in size.
They are out here just blowing smoke, insulting people's intelligence.
Yes.
Yes, in that South Africa. There's a lot of mess happening all over the motherland. The motherland. It's ridiculous. It's pathetic. But, I don't want to see a situation whereby there's some form of military operation into Rwanda or vice versa. Between that Rwanda and the DRC Congo. I don't want to see that kind of situation.
No.
That would be messed up.
I really do believe that the two heads of states can get together and talk with their advisors in the same room. That is honestly, like we've mentioned previously, there has to be a diplomatic solution to what is happening.
There is.
Yes.
There is. But puppets are out here thinking that they need to be reasoned with.
No, man, no.
Thieves are out here thinking that they need to be reasoned with. Thieves are out here thinking that they are right.
Yeah, I mean,
that it wasn't their fault.
It's about stop bringing up the things from the past. Because if you keep thinking about the things from the past, you're going to continue to be angry.
Although the past is important.
It's important, but keep that in mind. But don't base your decisions only on the past. Think of what the future can hold.
But you cannot negotiate with a thief.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Yeah.
Because you don't see Congo troops in Rwanda. Congo troops are not in Rwanda.
No.
But these Rwanda troops are in that East Goma. France 24 asked that Kagame, what are the Rwanda troops in Congo right now? He couldn't freaking answer the question.
He went roundabout.
He cannot answer the question. He doesn't want to answer the question. The reason why there hasn't been also major action against that guy is because of the different powers that he has in his pockets.
Yeah, it's about the ties that he has.
Yes. That Democratic Republic of Congo is a jewel. It's the whole country is a freaking gold mine.
Yeah.
So many interests, so many people have their eyes on the Democratic Republic of Congo because there's so much food for all to eat. Everybody wants a piece of that cobalt. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Yes.
It's true. Those diamonds, those gold, bling bling. They need it. They want it. Every single country out here that's so rich in some type of mineral is experiencing certain hardships. Look at Haiti. The puppet Ruto is involved over there. His trip to the U.S. involves deals at the expense of the Haitians.
Jeez. It's crazy.
But I'm very much interested in what happens on Tuesday.
Yes.
In Nairobi. I hope that there won't be any casualties.
No. There won't be. I hope. I because of the exposure that the people have had, because of the two that have been unalived, I think that they have learned their lesson.
You can't put it past these puppets. These puppets aren't here to think rationally. These puppets are only thinking for their own benefit. Those soldiers are out there using excessive force on civilian for nothing. So that needs to be.
Yeah, because the force of those water cannons alone on someone's torso, it's too much, man. No.
Just think about it. He takes out a loan. He messes it up. And then he says, we're going to increase more tax to repay some of the debts that this country has. And he stands up there and wants to convince everybody to believe his word. Ruto. At the same time, he flies in and out private jets and all this kind of crap. He's first to stand up and say, we shouldn't be flying to all these summits. We should engage the institution of African Union so that certain representatives go out there and represent their whole motherland. It makes more sense. He was first to really uphold and promote that idea. But then again, he's the one who holds the highest record of flying all over the place. He just comes from Korea. And now he's in Switzerland. What the hell are you doing in Switzerland?
What?
There are protests in your country. What are you doing there? Go home. Some of these puppets need to be put on a leash.
Yes, that's true.
It's true, man. And when he tries to explain himself about this, he's just freaking putting a smile there.
Yeah, just he's smiling is making it worse.
Yes,
you're just not taking it seriously that your citizens are unhappy with your administration.
With your administration, which with the green on you.
Yes.
With your demeanor, with your whereabouts. What are you doing there?
There's no need for you to talk about Ukraine right now. Fix the tax situation.
Who do you think you are? Talking about other countries and going for some peace talk.
No.
Who do you think you are, brother? Look at the peace talks of the country right down there from that Kenya, Congo, Rwanda. Why don't you involve yourself with Angola? Why don't you fly to Angola? We'll let you be if you fly to Angola, because we'll know that you want to encourage those particular diplomatic relations that need to exist to initiate some form of ceasefire between Congo and Rwanda. Ruto, you should go to Angola.
Yes.
Not to Switzerland, not to the White House, not to Korea. None of that. And fly Kenyan airline only.
Yes.
Yes. It's true. Focus there. You need the Africans to stand up on your behalf again. If anything, stand for that which that your country proudly stands up and says, the pride of Africa. The pride of Africa, well, where are you?
Yeah.
You should be in Africa. Come on. You can't keep saying the pride of Africa, but you spend more time outside of Africa. What's up?
That's not cool.
These puppets have it backward. And they are out here trying to fool us. But we can see right past all this. These puppets are crazy. It's not funny, but it just, every single thing they do just goes hand in hand with the traits of a puppet.
Yes, you can sometimes just see the strings.
Yes, man. That's what I'm saying. When I use the expression, puppets fly in and out.
Yes.
You know, they fly from this end of the table, like this, boom,
yes,
and he flies here.
Yes.
That's Ruto.
Lift him up.
And he's doing exactly that between countries.
Because the reason why he's smiling is because the people are just controlling like this and he's got nothing to say.
He's forced to smile.
He's forced because, I don't like it, but yes, we have to increase the price of bread. I'm sorry, my citizens.
That is so embarrassing.
Yo.
That is so embarrassing. Because Kenya is so important to the overall well-being of Pan-Africanism. In Africa.
Yes.
It's so important. Burkina Faso is standing up. That South Africa down there. This GNU, Government of National Unity.
Yes.
There's chaos already there. There's already politics, there's attitude, there's animosity, there's a whole bunch of shit. There's people with different agendas coming out there trying to say, we will rule the whole thing. All we needed was a foot in the door. The DA's out there making sure that there'll be the police, they'll be policing every other parties out there. MK and EFF. They become the main opposition party.
Yes.
The parties of the people. This freaking whole system here. This 2024 has been exciting so far. And
politically.
Politically.
Yes.
And I believe we still have maybe close to because I know it was 19 elections in total for this year. I think we're still around that 16, 15 more.
Yeah, I think so. But elections. 14 or 15,
14 or 15 more elections still to be
upcoming.
Upcoming in this motherland. But anyway, thank you so much, guys. This is a quick podcast just to touch on. We were inspired to do this podcast because of the video.
Yes.
Because of that video that went viral yesterday.
Inspired by the comments, because we felt the need, we felt the passion from the Kenyans.
Yes, and so we exercised our sense of urgency to just try to respond in general like this to everybody because there's too many comments to respond to. Oh my goodness, they be coming in by the second, huh?
Yes,
In the
yes.
tens, in the dozens. I want to respond to all of them, but
Yes.
it's just way too many.
Oh, we
But
love it. We love
We
it.
love it, and we appreciate it. It helps. It helps the posts to go out there and reach more people,
Yes,
so that these
amen.
puppets, whatever they have up their sleeves, they can start to draw back. Wait a minute. There are a lot of voices ruling these days. There's a lot of voices out on the street. And
Yes.
we need to be careful here. We don't want to be caught in fire. Remember what I said about how puppets act when they are among themselves yesterday?
Yes, yes.
I was saying, I'm sure that particular William Ruto, wherever he is, he's thinking to himself, oh my goodness, what happened? And then his colleagues, his other puppets that he deals with, are probably calling him on the side and asking him, what's up? What's happening? You got caught. Oh, you got caught, huh?
Oh,
You have to be careful with these things.
you have to be smarter than
You
that,
have to be
man.
smarter than that. I told you not to take that flight. Look, when are you back? I will come. We'll talk about it.
We'll advise you on how to do it better.
How to steal. We'll advise you on how to steal.
It's not funny, but you.
It's the truth. It's valuetainment. It's the truth. It's a club among them.
Yeah.
They get raw with it.
Yes,
Huh?
the club of puppets.
They get raw with it when they're among each other. It's the big club. It's the club. There, they know each other's traits. And they know how to go about doing these things.
Yes, yes.
That's why also, this particular Felix Tshisekedi of the Democratic Republic of Congo, this is supposed to be his last term. I'm keeping my eye real close right there. I don't want to hear nothing. You must leave office. Somebody else must come in.
Yeah, there's no constitution that's suddenly going to change.
No.
Like
no.
Rwanda did.
Like Rwanda is done, like many of these other puppets have always done. And you know, like I said, perhaps maybe they are just waiting. The Democratic Republic of Congo, perhaps maybe they are just trying to exercise certain strategy on beginning a certain, perhaps, military operation
Maybe that's why they are quiet.
closer to the time,
Oh.
so that then
Oh.
prevents the need of trying to conduct certain elections. Yes, you never know these puppets the way they think,
It's
because
smart like that. Yes.
yeah,
they
power
probably.
is power,
Yes.
and in a peaceful transition of power, not a lot of people have it in them.
No.
Even Barack Obama, when they had to give the power over to Donald Trump.
Yes.
I saw it on Michelle Obama's face. The way she was just standing there like this, looking at Trump.
Looking at Melanie. She was not up for that.
These humans, why do you bestow so much power on such a creature? They don't have it in them.
Yeah.
They don't have it in them. But anyway, it's the world we live in. But thank you very much, guys. Much love. We're going to make sure this goes up by tomorrow, before that Tuesday, so that you watch it before that Tuesday. And obviously, there'll be more after Tuesday to see how it goes. We'll
Yes.
also try to see what's happening in the south of Africa and see who that particular Cyril Ramaphosa appoints in his
Cabinets.
cabinet.
Yeah.
The Muzungu might take it, huh? That's when Black South
don't
Africa
know.
will wake up.
I don't know. It seems like he doesn't want it.
Hey, if he doesn't want it, then he shouldn't even be in the position that he's in. You can't be soft.
Yeah.
You can't be soft in this game. Black or white, you cannot be soft. When the opportunity presents itself, if you are a true politician, you must take it. You must seize the opportunity. Black or white.
Yeah.
Yes, in life, as an individual, wherever you are, when the opportunity is there, you can't be out here trying to please everybody else. You know your ambitions. Do not forget your ambition. That's what they taught us in entrepreneurship. Sometime during the course of your journey, as you begin your entrepreneur, if you've once been an aspiring entrepreneur, your vision will become blurry. You have to remember the vision.
Yes.
Because
that's
without
true.
a vision, the people perish.
Yes.
They give up. They change course. They forget. But anyway,
Stay focused.
don't put it past him.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Much love.
Yes.